Good morning, good morning. Hello.
Oh, the joy of filming.
Really?
So it is Sunday morning. We are on our way to church and it has just started to rain.
Yes, it's raining a little.
I think it'll be off and on.
Yeah.
But we had a good day yesterday. We stayed and watched the rest of Severance.
Oh, yes. That was something we had started watching a while back, and we saw that the episodes for this season were out, so my son had told me about it, so we finished it up last night. It was pretty good. It was on Plex.
Mm-hmm. They left us hanging until 2023.
Really?
It ended pretty good for the first season.
Yeah.
So we will anticipate what's going to happen next, but I knew they were going to leave us with the cliffhanger. I just knew it.
I think my voice is going to be in here more than my face because we're on a different camera today.
You can turn the camera like that, though. Turn your thing. Don't turn the whole camera up on the base. Don't that turn? Turn around like this.
No.
Oh.
It doesn't. And I can't keep that position.
Well, just
my back will be hurting.
Yeah, just look how you whatever.
Yeah. You know who I am.
I can see you there.
You can see me here a little.
So anyways, and I think that bracket bar's in the way, but it may still show you.
Yeah.
So anyways, we've been fighting this camera because we're using a different phone today.
Yes.
And it's not so friendly in here. Yeah, we need better camera setup, but we're gonna work on that.
Really. But they said start with what you have, and this is what we have, so this is what we started with.
So anyways, we're on our way to church this morning. So one good thing about these YouTube vlog channels like ours, you can edit some of this stuff out, but a lot of the stuff you can't. It's just real-time life.
Yes, it is.
It's not anything. It's not scripted. You know, it's not something you rehearse and say, okay, let's go on camera and start this is how we're going to say this. You just go from what's on the top of your head and out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
And that's what makes these vlogs so interesting, because you're just going to say whatever you want to say. You know, I can see you pretty good from here.
Yeah, you can see me sometimes if I lean over.
You don't have to lean so much. You should just be comfortable. I think you're still in the camera view. Okay. It's just that that bar is in the way, but you're still in the camera.
Okay.
When you look at the video, the bar will be clear for you.
Okay.
You know that black bar on the side with the circle and.
Yeah, and if it's not, you all know me.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine. So, anyways, y'all, like I said, we're on our way to church, and I won't say we're late, but we're probably about
10 minutes.
I'm about 10 minutes behind schedule, but that's not too bad because we were kind of messing around with this thing, and then we had to bring the dog in because it's misleading now the sun's out.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a hit and miss all day, so it's just best to brought her in, and she can go back out after we pick up Ty today.
Yeah.
So we are going to go pick up Ty today. So after church, we'll be back on with you again, and then when we pick him up, we'll finish out with him. So we'll have a nice video for y'all to see today overall, as you see how about our day goes.
We hope so.
Yeah. So.
And like I said, if I'm not in it that much, just know that I'm here.
Yeah, she'll get it. We'll get it straight by the time we come back.
I'm here right next to my sweetie. He didn't kick me out the car.
Well, what would I do that for?
I'm just making a joke.
I know that.
Okay.
And I'm just saying.
Okay.
I would be lost without her.
You certainly would.
Look, man. Every toast knows it's bread and butter.
Really?
So I'm looking at a lot of these. These are horse trailers today. I'm looking at now, but I noticed a lot of people out here with the RVs. There's something going on today because everybody's pulling the horses and they're pulling the RVs. So
they going places.
I think, if I'm correct, it's the Blue Bonnet Festival going on today out there in the Hill Country area. I think out there in Burnett where they usually hold it. And they got the carnival and they got the, this everything going to be eating, and they celebrate the Blue Bonnet Festival because right now the Blue Bonnets by next week they'll start going away.
Oh, really?
You won't see them again for another year.
I'm glad we got the pictures and show some.
Yeah, if you look now, you see there's not a whole lot left. See how they start retracting?
Yeah, I see.
Because once they come out for a short period, they're just like them cactus. They come out, the century cactuses, they're beautiful when they bloom. If you don't catch it when they come out, that's it. You won't see it again for, many, many, many years. So, it's weird, though, how nature has timelines.
Yeah.
Just like a pecan tree, I don't think we're going to get any pecans this year.
No.
I think we had our 2 years in a row.
And the ones we got last year, we need to get them all
We do.
frozen. And
We had got it. Oh, he's taking big blue bonnets there.
Oh, yeah.
That old guy there. I was wondering, I thought he was broken down. But, yeah, we do, because we had got some beautiful fruit off of that tree.
Yes.
And so, it would be a shame not to,
Get
we
them all
spent,
frozen.
I would say we, but we wasn't we. Ty spent a lot of time out there picking them things up. Bucket after a bucket full.
It's been a lot of time, but he couldn't spend a little time.
He was fussing about it the whole time down there on the
was
ground. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a hot summer, y'all. It's almost 80 now.
Oh, really?
And they said by afternoon. We're supposed to be in the 90s all week. So, tomorrow, though, we will probably be thunderstormy.
Oh, yeah.
Poor
That's what
Cheryl
they
will
said.
be driving in that. So,
Seems like I'm always driving on Monday when it's supposed to rain, but so far I've been lucky and it hasn't rained on me.
I can see through the thing. I can still see your face through there.
Oh, you
So
can?
you are on camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can see it now, y'all. She's fine. She's all right. It's catching her. I can see it now.
Well, I thought that was your frame over there.
No, my frame don't show, but yours is.
Oh, okay.
I see you through the bar.
Okay.
We were trying to figure this camera out. We're using my phone, and it's got more of a border on it than hers would. We're gonna try to find a dedicated camera for this.
Or else get us a camera.
I set up a camcorder or something.
Yeah.
I got one, but I don't know how bulky it would be.
And my little camera.
We need one of the mini cams,
Yeah.
the little jazzy cams, you know?
Really.
They're
We might
really
have
nice.
to get us one.
Yeah, they're not that expensive.
Okay.
$60, I think.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Maybe just have to invest in that. So, anyways, that's what we're doing. We're going to church, and I won't show any clips of church today because it's just a regular church. So, we did post the last one. If you haven't seen it, Easter Sunday, we showed you some of our Easter service.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of it.
But church is always good and stuff, but I'm not going to give y'all clips of every time we have services. Maybe when we have something special going on.
Yeah.
But just know that we usually have good services. The message is always great. And, and I'm sure when we get out of there, we're just going to be smiling and happy as usual. Look at that deck.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
So, speaking about decks, y'all, we're gonna have somebody come and down to our house where our oldest son's living in, our rent house down there that he's living in. We're gonna have a guy come out. Hopefully, if God's will, we'll get that straight. We'll get a new deck this summer put out there. It'll be nice.
Really.
Maybe he'll come and do a little fix it on ours. Like I was telling y'all yesterday's video, last night on the one that will be posted from Saturday. Down here in Texas, the weather is brutal. And you got to deal with snow. We get every element that you can imagine.
Just lately, we've been dealing with snow in our area.
But have you noticed something? But have you noticed something?
What?
Overall, the last 2 winters been kind of nasty here.
But we didn't have any snow this past winter.
No, we didn't. But I'm saying, but lately,
Yeah.
our winters overall have been a little bit more intense than they've ever been.
Yeah, really.
And that's unusual for us here in Texas.
Really.
Normally,
Especially in the area where we live.
yeah,
It's
now,
not unusual in Texas.
No.
Because it snows in
North Texas.
Midland all the time.
yeah, they get snow up there in Dallas and Arlington,
And Midland.
and Amarillo.
Yeah, really.
You're going to get snow in those places in Texas because they're so far north.
Mm-hmm.
But here in Southern Texas, it's not uncommon, but it's just rare. But lately, overall, we've been getting enough cold. But it's been cold.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't snow, we do get cold here.
We didn't get that cold this year, did you think?
We had a couple cold nights.
Okay.
We didn't have no teens. We got down to the 20s a few times, and mainly some 30s. But It was cold enough.
Yeah.
Now that last February, y'all, that stuff there was, they could keep that. That was brutal. And the bad thing about it now is because the way things are going right now, I was telling Cheryl, I believe we're going to have a hot summer this year. We didn't have a hot summer last year. But the way things are looking, and we're already in the 90s here in April, chances are we're going to see hundreds easily come July and August.
I hope it won't be too hot when we travel in June.
Well,
it shouldn't be.
I don't know what the weather's like in Ohio. They probably don't have the humidity like we do.
It's cooler than it is here.
Yeah, I think for us, it'll be feel like a cool front.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to being in the heat.
Yeah.
So it'll be a welcome sign for us. I'm sure it won't affect us. But somebody from Ohio, I know like when Nikki comes down, our sister, she'll come down. She feels the heat when she's here because she's so acclimated to Ohio weather.
Yeah, she's been there for a while.
Yeah, her body's gotten used to that. So when she comes down, she's like, "Ooh, y'all just got so hot weather here." Yeah, you used to be used to it, but you've been up there so long, so whatever you get acclimated to, then you get used to that.
Yeah.
And so people that come to Texas or haven't been here a long time, the first time, boy, do they ever get a surprise because the humidity just takes your breath away.
I know my friend had a relative, like I think her nephew married some lady. She was from Boston, and they tried to move down here, but she just couldn't stay. They came for a visit, and she just couldn't stay.
Too much on them.
Yeah, it was too much on her.
Yeah, I know when we first moved to Texas, and that's been, decades upon decades ago. I've been here almost in my entire life, about 90% of my life, easily.
You were about, what, 5 or 6?
About 6 when we got here.
Okay.
And
like 4 decades ago.
Yeah, my mother and all of us, we got here and we moved in the hot blazing June. It was a heat wave here in that time.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell y'all, we almost couldn't bear it. We were dying. Literally, and my mom was like, I don't know if I'll be able to handle the summers here. And then it was amazing. After about 5 years, you're like,
used to it.
yeah, well, we didn't. Nobody likes heat, but your body can tolerate it. And then when we had my grandparents came down for the first time, they couldn't. How do y'all handle this? You ask me, you have to be here a while. You get used to. Oh, there's no way. That's how people are when they come to Texas. They're like, holy cow, because it's the humidity.
Yeah.
But if you live up north, you don't have that humidity, so therefore you have a dry heat. Here we have a wet, humid heat, and that's what makes you sweat.
But I thought humid meant wet, dry. I thought humid was dry.
No, humidity is like when you have
Because it seems like it's dry.
like when you put your humidifier on, it's wet. You put the water in, it makes it wet and hot, steamy, and that's what they call humidity.
Look at deer. Ooh, 3.
Yeah, we can't show y'all, but I'm glad you told me because I wasn't looking.
It was 3 deer going across the road.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't usually go fast down there anyways. That's unusual for the daytime.
I hadn't seen any down here.
Yeah, but daytime?
Yeah, they come out in daytime.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen them in the daytime jumping the fences and everything. Right there in
Looked like it was a baby fawn following them or something.
It was two of them.
It was 3, I thought.
It was 3 deer.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Looked like it was 2 dogs.
I was looking at Cheryl when she said it. I'm glad she told me. I probably smacked into one, not realizing it.
Oh man.
So, anyways, yeah. So it's hot.
Yeah.
But we're almost at church. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on pause for now. But when we come back, we'll be out of church and we'll talk some more. Let you know how church service went, and then you'll see Ty here eventually too.
Yes.
So, with that being said, we'll see you in a little bit. We're going to church. We're almost there, and we're going to get bumpy. So, I'm going to say, see you right for a few minutes.
We'll see you back later.
All righty.
Okay. How's it going?
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right. We're back.
Yes.
We got out of church. Made it all the way over here to pick up Ty today.
Hi.
There he is. So we're on 35 now. Interstate 35, and it's backed up. Because apparently there was a Texas gun show that's going on yesterday and today. And there's some kind of car club thing going on today. Plus there's the Bluebonnet Festival. And God knows what anything else is going on that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
But it's brought out all the freaks of the night. And the creeps of the day. The creeps of the day and the freaks of the night are out on the road, so we have to be careful. But we are on our way back. So about 14 more exits will be off this bullhorn. I start to feel bad a little bit in church. I started having some more chronic pains. So I'm not feeling the best right now. But I'm going to survive. Probably have to make a doctor appointment or something because I'm not sure what's really going on. I just know that I'm not feeling myself and I'm having a little bit of chronic pain right now. And I won't care to elaborate too much about it. Just know that I'll keep y'all posted on what happens with that. But anyways, so church service was good. Not too much of an issue coming this way, just more going back.
Yeah.
Look like it might be breaking up.
We stayed on the side roads, mostly coming, so we missed out on a lot of the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's look like it's starting to break up now.
Yeah.
I'm back up to 65, which is about where we want to be. So no complaints. The little cluster is broken up because I can see all the way down again. So it may get busy again before we get off here, but I think we're more or less we're all right.
It usually get a little busy much before you get off again. When you have the little cluster getting on it.
Yeah. So it is a beautiful day.
Yes. 86 degrees.
Yeah. Plenty warm.
Really.
I thought we were going to run out of gas for a minute there.
We're always threatening to run out of gas almost.
We were down to 10 miles left on the tank, it said. And on a truck like this, you can't go by that. Because 10 will be down to 1 in no time. So we did make it. $60 damn, y'all. Just to get maybe almost between half and a 75% range. So about $60 for 60%. So for every $10, you're going to get 10%. Every dollar is 1% of your gas tank. Figure that. At almost,
That's 1% of your gas tank.
Yeah.
$60 on me, my problem could even hold $60.
Oh, I bet it would.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll make sure of that.
Good.
Oh man.
Don't you? So
Terrorists on the
we're being
I-35.
bombarded by the new billboards.
On I-35.
Apparently, a certain subject matter has bought a hell of a lot of billboards.
They said get down your blood pressure, but not with those billboards you got up there.
That's the second one I've seen in the last couple minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even going to care to elaborate who's on the billboards, but I'll let y'all figure that out.
They can find it out just like we found it out.
Yeah.
Before we even got on 35.
Well, yeah, it's their right. Yeah, it's their right to advertise all they want.
Really?
Let them spend and waste their money.
Really, that's his business.
So, I mean, right now we're dealing with Shovel Mouth Abbott. He's still trying to ship people off to Washington.
You know, stole red cars.
I did. I by the way, that's not I did not invent that, but I love it. I heard it the first time on Roland Martin Unfiltered with Greg Carr, and he calls Greg Abbott Shovel Mouth Abbott. And I love it because he has, I don't know what the shovel mouth means. If he talks too much, or what does it really mean?
It's got a lot of dirt in his mouth.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That's what I said.
So our governor is now Shovel Mouth Abbott for
Like
Texas.
a shovel. Shovel have a lot of dirt in it.
I think, we watch oh Lord, there's another one. Look to the left.
Like them people saying another one and another one.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm almost tempted to show y'all.
I can turn my head.
Lord have mercy. Are you kidding?
I don't care. Let them do what they want.
So, anyways, what I was gonna say is we watch another YouTube channel called Roll with Cole, and he's in a wheelchair, and he's a nice young man. I wish him all success in getting himself together. Now, Governor Abbott's in a wheelchair too, but he can roll on. Is how I feel. That's his slogan: roll on out of Texas, because we need a change for our governor, y'all.
We need a change for our state.
Yeah, and our attorney general is crazy as all too.
Oh, they know that.
So Texas is a fairly decent place. It just doesn't have fairly decent leadership right now.
Really?
Now, and it's not about a Republican thing or Democrat thing. It's about morals, and I just don't agree with what he's doing. And you know what?
And you would think that politicians who are elected by the people would be trying to help the people instead of trying to keep the people down more.
Yeah. Well, I just have to learn to let go and let God on those situations.
That's what we have to do.
Because when November comes,
all we can do, we just got one vote.
Yeah.
We just have to vote like we prefer to vote.
Vote like your life depends on it. So, I will say, whoever you vote for in your region or what state you're in, try to vote with your heart, but also vote with common sense in mind.
Yeah.
And sometimes, y'all, and I'm fair about it. I've had candidates that are in the class that I vote, and I don't have to hide. I'm Democratic, and I've had times where I did not vote for a Democratic person for a position if I felt like they were not ready to handle it, and if there was a Republican candidate that was going to do more or less better, then I would definitely have voted for him. There has been some times in my history of my voting that I've done that. I can see that. Oh, Lord, there's another one. So, anyways, God, y'all, do you know how much billboards cost?
Yeah, that's his mess.
Ugh.
He done got enough people from the money from them people like he was cheated.
Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, but it's like every billboard is being taken over.
That's how they do. They bombard you.
So, anyways, I wasn't expecting to see more on the way in, but this is ridiculous. So, I told you we get stopped a little bit.
Yeah.
They're all stopped to gawk at the billboard, probably. I don't know. My middle finger will be sore if I keep flipping these things off.
I'm not going to worry about it. I just pray about it. Lord help the person.
Yeah, so anyways, look at the face.
That clown, I done seen that clown too much. I know that clown already.
Looks like he's constipated after eating too much Taco Bell.
Probably, yeah.
So anyways, that'll ruin your thought and train of thought.
Really?
So we're back in another little cluster of traffic.
Really?
So anyways, as I was saying, I voted for people, even though they were in my class. I didn't vote for them. I voted outside of my class because they wasn't, they might have been questionable in some of their ways.
Yeah.
But, and that hasn't happened. I think that's only happened twice since I've been legalized to vote, since I was 18. I've only done that twice that I can remember. As for presidency, I've never voted for a Republican president, but I have for individual. I've always voted Democratic president, but I have, while I was voting for a Democrat president, further down, like county treasurer or whatever, those kinds of things, I have twice in my history voted for a Republican candidate because I felt like the Republican candidate, I don't support Republicans. That's not my class. His individual speeches and what he said he's going to do for the county, blah, 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 was good. And I said, well, sometimes it does work like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're the only candidate on there.
Yeah.
And you don't even have a run mate, so you can either leave it blank or you can just say, well, I'll go in and
Usually I leave it blank.
Secure them in.
If I'm not for what they stand for,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give them another
Right.
vote as if I'm standing for what they're standing for.
So like I
I'm
said,
not.
I've only done that twice in my history of voting that I can remember, and it was smaller positions. But I would say in 2024, when we vote for another president, you're going to have to be very careful who you select, y'all. Because if you choose to put the wrong person back into the White House, I really, truly believe that everyone's going to regret it.
And they're talking about Putin. They'll be talking about that one. Because when you don't have at first you have some kind of something that's holding you back.
Yeah.
When you have nothing holding you back, if you win, then nothing can hold you back. They can't do nothing to you. They can't stop you from running again, because you can't run again anyhow.
I never was a big fan of Russia because, we grew up knowing they were communistic. We know how communistic can be. Just like I'm not a big fan of China with their leadership. But I would tell you this: never in my imagination or in my life did I ever thought that Vladimir Putin would ever be as cruel as he is now. I always knew that he was a hard nose. And I even never really thought that he could be nothing like Puyatang is in North Korea. No, that guy there is a crazy rocket man. He's got really some issues. But now, with everything going on, and he's definitely.
I think all of them can be like that if they got in their mind that they want that power.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. All of it is just power. These people who voting for people who they know is not good for their country, they have no respect for the country. Only respect for power.
Yeah.
That's all they're for is power.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that's coming out now since that person has been out, it should give you cause to think. Is this person really somebody you want in there again? That's one thing that I can say.
Yeah.
And if you think you want him and you put him in there, whatever happens, you can't say a word.
No, that's why I say when we come time to vote, especially during the presidency, we have to be very careful as a country.
When for midterms, we got to be very careful.
Yes.
Because we can see right now a certain party is not doing anything to help individuals.
No.
And people can say it's hard times now. You think it's going to be better, okay? But anyhow, I don't want to get all into this,
No.
because we got plenty of time for this.
Yeah, it's good to talk about a little bit, but I'm not going to elaborate so much into it.
Yeah, we already knew about the signs, and we knew we were going to see some, because this is the road to Austin.
What I do know is
We know we were going to see
what I
some.
do know is May 14th. I do not plan to be on I-35. We saw what happened last time.
Oh, yes.
Y'all, that was a scary moment for us
Yes,
because they was acting stupid out of the people.
really,
Pickup trucks and cars, they had blocked up I-35 over that nonsense.
really.
Yeah, and so we know they're going to be out
That's a
rallying.
That was just part of intimidation.
Yeah.
Some people, that's how they think they can get their way, by intimidating the masses.
But see,
And that's what they did in January the 6th.
But see, what they did on I-35 was ridiculous. They were picking on certain folks even.
Yes.
And they were running into people's cars. They were throwing rocks at them. One person was firing on them.
That's all a part of intimidation.
And then you couldn't go nowhere because you were backed up in traffic like this. So they were getting out and trying to break their windows and beat them up. I was like, all right, so we had a cut there in the video.
Yes.
As we were getting off of I-35, the camera had fell down. So,
Fell down, all the way down.
so anyways, I was talking about people were acting 145 and, well, the camera side acted.
Yes.
So anyways, we are
Hearing home.
on the home stretch and we're about 13, 14 miles away. Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Still sleeping this way.
So Ty fell asleep back there. there as usual. Yeah, I'm gonna see that a lot when Ty just gets
I'm sure when we go to Ohio, he's gonna be sleeping in a lot of videos.
probably. So we named him Sleepy Ty.
You didn't name him anything.
Well, I've named him now. So I'm gonna start putting that on his title in the video, Sleepy Ty. That's gonna be his nickname because he does fall asleep a lot.
If he goes to 7th Ward, he'll be sleeping.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where Disney got their idea from. They saw Ty out there and decided to do it. Anyways,
Don't make too much fun of that.
so listen, we're gonna go in. We did pick up a little dinner today. We'll have that later on. I don't have much of an appetite right now because, like I said, this chronic pain has really got me going.
I'm all right now.
But so maybe later I'll feel better. I'll probably lay down and just rest a little bit, and then it's still kind of early a little for me to lay down. That's good. And then I'll get up maybe sometime early evening and see how I feel. I'm gonna have to probably make an appointment to go see the doctor. I'm sure. Because, they said chronic pain is not good. And it just came on and it's staying steady now, so definitely not good. I'll let y'all know what happens later and what calls are being done. I'm sure Cheryl can. She'll be filming stuff. She'll catch everything.
I'll let you know.
So, look, we're going to go ahead and let y'all go. We'll see you on the next video. Super Tiger here to tell you about like, comment, subscribe. So
We'll have to tell you ourselves.
yeah. So Cheryl, what do they got to do?
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
And hit that notification button so you'll know when we put up a new video.
that's right. And check out the other videos we got on here right now.
Yes, they are out.
All right. So hey, Care Bears, take care out there. We'll see you again on the next video with the life of Cheryl and Chris.
Have a great Sunday afternoon.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.